Welcome back to the Sunbelt Social Suite. Joining us to kick off this afternoon session is Texas State head coach Dennis Franchione, beginning his 6th season with the Bobcats. Coach, thanks for stopping by to give us a little bit of your time and kind of dig into what the fans are wanting to hear.
Well, it's good to be here.
Well, Coach, let's just go ahead and get right into it. From Eddie Lerma 3 on Twitter, will this playoff system make it easier and actually possible for a Sunbelt team to reach one of those premier bowl games?
I think so. We have a connection now that's verified, and we know what we have to do, be the best team in the, non-Power 5 conferences, and we have a berth. And that's exciting. Last year the Sun Belt was probably the best non-AQ league, and so we might have been that team last year if this would have been in place. Lafayette or Arkansas State probably would have been that team.
Well, you mentioned how power-stacked this conference has been. It ended up costing you a spot in the bowl game because there were so many good teams in this conference. But what do you think the chances are of getting to that bowl game this year?
Well, we got a little taste of that last year, and we got 6 wins early, and our quarterback got hurt. We didn't quite cash in on it, and there are a few more bowl opportunities this year, which is good. And I'd like to think our players are really hungry to take that next step and grab a hold of one of those bids, and that's our next most immediate goal. One of many, but one of the things that I've looked forward to is the opportunity to maybe take Texas State to a bowl game.
Well, another question that we've got from Instagram from Clint Potter, what are some of those team goals for this season? Of course, you mentioned going to a bowl game, but what are some of those team goals that you guys have in place?
We work off a pyramid with our goals, and we really start with a lot of intangibles that go back to things like accountability, trust, chemistry, and the things that build a foundation in your program. But when we actually get into the tangible part of it, it's take care of home field, win conference games, get to a bowl game, win a bowl game, not get to a bowl game, win a bowl game. And, of course, compete for a Sun Belt Conference championship and work on up the pyramid. And we have high goals, but I'm also a believer if you don't have high goals, you can't attain them. You can't attain what you don't know about or what you're not working for. So we have lots of them that we can continue to work for as the season goes on.
Now, are there any newcomers who will be arriving during summer camp, coming in this fall, who are guys that you really think are going to make an immediate impact on the field?
We've got a couple of defensive tackles. DeAndre Elvoyd has been with us since the 1st of June, going to summer school. Rashad Dillon will be getting into town here before too much longer. I think those two guys can certainly make an impact. Aaron Shaw at safety is another guy that could possibly make an impact. 3 defensive guys right there. Offensively, we'd have to look at freshmen right now, and we'll see how the freshmen do before we make too many predictions.
Well, Coach, thanks so much for stopping by. We really appreciate you spending some time with us and giving fans a little bit of an insight on what the Bobcats bring to the table this season.
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right. Well, best of luck this season. The Bobcats will be getting things started on August 30th at home against Arkansas Pine Bluff. So go ahead and mark it down. Buy your tickets. Get ready to get out there and support the team. We'll be back with more to come. We've got UL Lafayette head coach Mark Hudspeth coming up. We will be right back on the Sunbelt Social Suite.